Hey guys, it's Marta. All I'm doing is raking all of those fallen leaves from my birch trees. Today I wanted to show you how to make a leaf mold. This is a beautiful addition to your soil. You can also use it for sowing your seeds. I'll be talking about the leaves from the deciduous trees, but also about pines. Can you use them to make your ericaceous soil even more ericaceous? Let's begin. When the leaves start falling in the fall, I go with my blower. I blow all of my paths that are gravel. I blow my patio. That is, when I leave the leaves there, they will start making all of my white and very light surfaces reddish color. So I try to do that every few days, and I blow them on my lawn. So this is what I do every few days in the fall. I get my lawnmower out and I not really mow my lawn because I have it on high, so it's mostly collecting the leaves and it's shredding them. Sometimes I will get a bit of grass clippings, but that is very good for our leaf mold because it will decompose much quicker. Okay, what do you need to make your leaf mold? You will need a plastic bag and you will need a knife or scissors, whatever you have to punch those holes in the bag, and you will need your leaves. I prefer the leaves from my lawnmower because they are shredded. The process will be much faster. But if you're raking by hand, this is also fine. This process will take up from 1 year to 3 years, depending on the size and the type of your leaves. We had a storm yesterday, so the leaves are a bit damp, which is perfect. If you're raking your leaves or you're mowing your lawn and collecting your leaves and it's a very dry day and they are like paper, please prepare some water either from the hose or from something else, and when you put them in a bag, just make them a bit wet. It's not supposed to be soaking wet, but damp to the touch. Okay, first bin is in the bag. I think I can make them two in this bag. This is a 120-liter bag. If you have all your leaves in, just squeeze it like this and punch holes every, let's say, 10 to 20 centimeters, especially at the bottom. If it will be lying down, this is how I do it. They should be on the bottom layer. So when it's too wet, the moisture can escape through those holes, and plus you will have some oxygen coming in. This is definitely good for your leaf mold to be perfect. When my leaf mold bag is ready, I store it somewhere I don't need to see it. This is there. There is a space I don't see whole year. I know what's there. It's leaf mold, and it's supposed to be there for at least a year. But after 2 years, even 3 years, you will have best results. If you're looking for soil to sow your seeds in, leaf mold is the best one, but it is recommended that it is at least 2 years old. Then it is super fluffy, and those tiny plants that you will be sowing will have it so much easier to make those roots go into the soil soil, leaf mold is perfect. You can also mix it with sand, with compost, and make it a potting soil, but it is also recommended so it is done after 2 years. It also depends on what types of leaves you will be using. Are they shredded? Was there enough moisture? So I'm using birch trees leaves because, you know, I have millions of them, but beech trees, hornbeam, even oak are said to be the best ones to do leaf mold from. Okay, but you will say pine needles. You were saying something about pine needles, and I have a lot of pines. You can use pine needles same way, but just compost them in a bag separately, because pine needles are very ericaceous, and if you add them to a soil where you have plants that love this kind of soil, this will be perfect for them. So if you have any rhododendrons, azaleas, blueberries, those or hydrangeas, those plants that like ericaceous soil, these you will need at least 2 years or even 3 years to compost them, but this will be so ericaceous, your plants will love that. Do I use all of my leaves for leaf mold? No, I compost a lot of them, I would say 50-50, because I have a lot of green trimmings. So I'm cutting all of those leaves from my perennials now, as I've been telling you in the past video. So I have a lot of greens, green from my dahlias, and I'm mixing that with the brown matter, so that is leaves, and this is the perfect ratio for my compost heap. We have 3. So there is a lot of space, but I'm having them almost full. So I'm using part of my leaves for leaf mold, part for composting, and this will make a beautiful addition to the soil next year. Okay guys, I can see the sun is going down and I still have a lot of work to do. Please let me know if you're also so tired from cleaning of the garden. I can feel my hands almost touching the ground. If you can, please send me some energy so I can finish before winter, and let me know how are you doing in your gardens in this fall. If you like today's video, please give it a thumbs up, send me some energy this way, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.